Hello! Welcome back to my Nuzlocke of Pokemon Run and Bun, the hardcore Pokemon Nuzlocke ROM hack game where you look at spreadsheets for 3 hours and then play Pokemon for 5 minutes. I calculated some battles off stream. These ones actually didn't take that long. I did 3, our next 3 here. Fisherman Elliot, Ruin Maniac Georgie, and Tuber Chandler. Could I be any more Tuby? Sorry. So we're going to prep for that real quick here. Move items. So first of all, we are going to give basically everyone an Oranberry. You don't need a Peach-a-Berry. How many of these berries do I have? Fucking 89? There, Oranberry. So our team for these battles is going to be pretty similar, if not the same, for all of them. In short, we're bringing our best Pokemon. Not sure how I feel about the Remoraid. Also, apparently, this Tyrogue is going to evolve into a Hitmonchan. I don't know if that's better than a Hitmonlee or a Hitmontop. That's what will happen because its defense is significantly higher than its offense. Okay, so now we move Pokemon. Move Alan. Replace the turtle with Alan. Replace. Let's move Audrey 2 into the party. She's slow, but she does good work. And I'm also going to replace Tyrogue with Surskit. Bernardo with Rusty. Why did I name him Rusty? Musical. Rusty. Footloose? No, that can't be it. Oh, Starlight Express! Because it skates. Okay. That's funny. Laughing at my own not terribly funny joke. Alright, everyone has a berry. Now, Pokemon order. Starting off with Phantom, good. Alright, this next fight is the easy one. And then after the next 2 fights, we get a couple of encounters, which is why I didn't calculate a 4th fight. Okay, we have You have an Oranberry, okay. What are your IVs? They're kind of middling except for that special attack. That's why you're so good. Because I heard somebody say that Paris in Run and Bun isn't that good. But Phantom has kind of been killer for me. Which do you prefer, fishing in the sea or a stream? Fisherman Elliot would like to battle. So it starts with Staryu. It does outspeed Phantom, but luckily Mega Drain will get it most of the way dead. Aurora Beam is expected. This will likely knock us into Auron range. Very good. And then Mega Drain is going to heal us the rest of the way. Lovely. And we're just going to do that again. Second verse, same as the first. Fantastic. Now this should be Arrokuda coming out next. Which means we are going to switch to Pippin because Arrokuda wants to do Peck. It's not going to be the best for Pippin, but even a high crit still... Actually, no, it's going to be just fine for Pippin. I thought I wrote down it will do 41 damage. No, even a high crit will leave him with 41 HP. Heck. And that's its first like flying move, gets a special bonus. It didn't even get... I don't even think it got the highest roll non-crit. And then I wrote down kill with Bubble Beam or Pluck. What item does it have? Flying Gem, I just used it, so, I mean, no real reason to use Pluck. Ah, they're equivalent because they do roughly the same amount of damage. I think I saw Bubble Beam did more. I didn't even write down what it was likely to do here because I knew it did not matter. This thing does not do very much damage. Ugh, 3 hits. Wonderful. Ooh, a crit too. Very much did not need that, but thank you. Alright, and then this is Low-Toad. Lombre, sorry. Doesn't make my calculation any different. But I'm going to switch in Mary, because this is baiting Giga Drain on Pippin. And Giga Drain, on a high crit, deals 6 damage to Mary. This feels good to suddenly get it. And then Aerial Ace, I might have to do it twice if it doesn't one-hit KO. But it did. And that's Fisherman Elliot. Like in deep sea fishing, I lost spectacularly. You can work on those skills, buddy. Fishing's great, and so is battling. I'm glad you feel that way. I should, be talking to people around town as well. Bag. Give an Oranberry to Phantom. Next is Rune Maniac Georgie, which is Pippin, Alan, and then Pippin again. This baseline goes crazy. Am I supposed to look in here? Doors are locked. My old rods are obsolete. I don't know what will be of my life. So sad. I left the major part of Slateport City when I married my husband here. Life goes by slowly on this little island, but being surrounded by the beautiful sea, that's happiness too. There's a lot to be said for living on a small island like this, in harmony with Pokemon and the family. Oh wait, hang on, forgot to ask something. Can I talk to you? Yes. I know one of these people has a silk scarf. Gorge your eyes on this. It's a silk scarf. It's right at the cutting edge of fashion, yeah? Oh, I see your eyes twinkling. You appreciate my dazzling style. Oh, you're a delight. Here you go. I want you to have it. Cool. Raises the power of normal type moves. Wow, you bothered to cross the sea to visit Dewford? Did you maybe come here because you heard about Brawly? He's so cool. Everyone idolizes him. So Brawly is actually our first gym fight. Apparently that is not how Emerald normally goes. I don't know why they changed it. I like what's hip, happening, and trendy. I'm always checking it out. Listen, have you heard about this new full diet? That's right, of course you know. I mean, sheesh, full diet. It's the hottest thing and cool. Wherever you're from, full diet is the biggest thing happening, right? No. Huh? It's not the hip happeningest thing? Well, hey, you have to tell me what's new, what's in. Obviously, what's in is... Ahaha. Ahaha forever. Huh? Ahaha forever? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I knew it, that. I knew it all along. Of course I know about that. Ahaha forever, right? Yeah, that's it. It's there. Isn't Ahaha forever the coolest, or what? It's the hippest thing in hip. You think I'd not know about it? Full diet, it's like so 5 minutes ago. Now Ahaha forever is what's vital and in tune with the times. Vital and in tune with the times. Dewford Hall, everyone's information exchange. What's in vogue? Why, it has to be Ahaha forever. I can't... Word travels fast. I can't imagine what life would be like without Ahaha forever. I'm teaching my Pokemon about Ahaha forever, but it's not going well. It's a bit too much, I think. I'm studying up on the hip and trendy Ahaha forever now. Is it true that there's a deep link between Ahaha forever and fishing? Yeah. Oh, so my hunch was right. I'm one step closer to being hip and happening. Yowza. Across the sea, is Ahaha forever even more popular? This whole business about Ahaha forever, isn't there a TV show on it? I collect official Ahaha forever licensed merchandise. I have official Ahaha forever dolls. Official Ahaha forever brand clothing. And officially licensed Ahaha forever picture books. Hehehe, I own. I'm not sharing anything with you. Hey listen, I composed a theme song for Ahaha Forever. Ahaha Forever is really popular right now. Okay, listen. Oh, Ahaha Forever. I'm not singing this. I dare say, chap, it would pay for you to work on your singing before you trifle yourself with Ahaha Forever. Seems like some people on this island are just British. Anyway, Rune Maniac Georgie. We're going to be starting with Pippin. So, his first, like, 3 Pokemon are pretty easy. What do fishermen do if they need to go to the washroom? What if their rod hooks a big one while they're in the washroom? Do they just This. Or maybe it's his first 2 Pokemon? I forget how many he has. I think it's 3. He has 4. Yeah, the first 3, pretty easy. This just outspeeds and kills every time. Wonderful. Mawile, correct, has Intimidate, so it is a little bit harder. Ooh. He doesn't get affected by that. I need to remember this about Clear Body. I mean, it's fine. Like, this doesn't hurt anything with my plan. If anything, it's better. 12 to 15 damage. Will it fuck up my line if I just keep him in? No, I want to switch him out because of the Intimidate. No, but the Intimidate isn't working. Is this a guaranteed 2-hit KO? After Leftovers recovery, yeah. No, stick to the line, stick to the line. I spent time calculating this. A rare situation where I might have had an easier time with the line. Ooh, take the burn. Feel the burn. Intimidate? Intimidate isn't happening? Is that only when it switches in? I thought Intimidate worked differently. Anyway. Ember twice will kill. Ooh. Was that like 3? Leftovers. And her bites burn, which negates that. Ember. Okay. So this is going to bait in Sandygast, who wants to use Bulldoze. Because it's super effective. And guess who's coming back out? That's right, it's Pippin. A high crit of Bulldoze only does 18 damage. Oh, it tried to do something and then missed? I didn't see what it said, but... I didn't write down what move I'm supposed to do, but I'm pretty sure it's just Bubble Beam. Yeah, Bubble Beam does 116% damage at worst. Wonderful. And now Munchlax. So Munchlax has Belly Drum, which raises its attack to the maximum, but cuts its HP by half of its max. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Pluck, which will bring it down to low roll goes to 37. Now he does Belly Drum, which will bring him down to like 16. And then Bubble Beam always outspeeds and kills. Fight 2. I lost because I'm too obsessed with what other trainers are doing. Yeah, have you heard about this Ahaha Forever? It's crazy. Oh, I've got this feeling I'll find a rare Pokemon. I hope you do. Item? A dive ball. I know there's a secret item here somewhere. It might be somewhere I'm not able to get to yet. Okay. That can't be a trainer. He's not on my list. Hey you, it gets awfully dark ahead. It will be tough trying to explore. That guy who came by earlier, Steven I think it was, he knew how to use Flash, so he ought to be alright, but... well, for us hikers, helping out those that we meet is our motto. Excuse me, here we go, I'll pass this on to you. I obtained Flash. It lights up even the inky darkness of the caves, but to use it, you'll need the gym badge from Dewford's Pokemon Gym. Leave my... okay. So, here's where we go to the browser here. In Granite Cave, there are a lot of things that we can get, and it depends on where we are in Granite Cave. First floor has Phanpy, Cufant, Rhyhorn, Onyx, Aron, Togedemaru, Sandile. Basement first floor has Cufant, Alolan, Geodude, Dweeble, Nosepass, Togedemaru, Dweeble, Amora, Sandshrew. Granite Cave second basement has Amora, Sandshrew, Sneasel, Snover, Spheal, Sneasel, Snoront, Swinub, and Bergmite. And then Steven's room has Abra, Hatenna, Gligar, Nosepass, Magnemite, Baltoy, Gligar, Dottler, Meditite, and Drowsy. I've been having some trouble deciding, because I think that all of these are very good, but I would love a Psychic type. And I think my one chance here is with Abra. Unless Aurora... Hi, Red Seraph. Calculus homework is great. We just did 2 fights back-to-back. No issues. I already have a third one calculated out. This one's a work in progress. We need to see what our encounters are first. So, first of all, this guy's done. I'm trying to decide what I want here, because the first gym is a fighting gym. Trainer battles. We also have some dark types coming up, though, which isn't terribly useful for the psychic type that I kind of want. And a psychic type won't really help us with this fight here against Tuberlola, I think. I think we maybe just roll the dice on this first room. I think that could be the best thing for us. Because, I mean, everything in the first room is kind of great. Phanpy, Cufant, Rhyhorn, Onyx, Aron, Togedemaru, and Sandile. I'm pretty sure I want all of those. I would love Aron, I'm pretty sure. A steel type that I think becomes like a broken Pokemon later on. If we get an Onyx, I will lose my mind. But would you have a way to evolve Onyx in this one? Oh. Oh yeah, because it becomes Steelix, right? Metal Coat. Is Metal Coat in Run and Bun? Hang on, let me open up the items list. Where is it? Item locations. Because as a hack, it might have that as an option, and then yeah, it's not just the weakest rock type you ever heard of. So true. Okay. Metal Coat is here. It's at the Lilac Cove department store. Or Fallarber Town store. Potentially. I think I'm okay with whatever here then. Alright, turn the repellent off. Not Onyx. Ooh. I think this is good. Fuck. Uh-oh. Oh. Thank God. Yeah, Aaron is very cute. Oh, God. Just getting the ball. Thank you. Aaron was caught. So cute. She's so cute, actually. It's a girl. Who's like a cute little girl in a musical? Annie! This is Annie for sure. Cool. I feel very good about that. It's a steel type. Let's look at when it evolves. Aaron. It might have sturdy. Aaron evolves into Lyaron and then Agron. Lyaron at level 26 and Agron at 42. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Agron is considered, like, very good. Okay, I'm sick of hearing the victory music. Okay, turn that encounter off. No battles and no encounters? This is... breeze. A Never Melt Ice. Hold item that raises the power of ice-type moves. That sounds really good. Wait, where is this? I think you had Flash. Fuck. We have to go lower then, I think. Yeah, consistent power boost items are good. The one thing is that, ooh, Rock Blast. Pretty good. So there are Pokemon with knockoff in this mod. And if an item gets knocked off of you, it's gone forever. Isn't that fun? Isn't that a fun little surprise? Oh, there's Steven. Hi. My name's Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter for me? Okay, thank you. You went through all this trouble, so have this TM. I guess you can have some warning with the guide, though. Yeah. Sort of. It contains one of my favorite moves to use with my favorite Pokemon, Skarmory. Removes obstacles and lower evasion. Rock Smash? Your Pokemon appear quite capable. If you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I think. Now I've got to hurry along. Is there something in his room? Like an item? No. Okay. It felt for a moment. Can you check your bag for it again? Rock Blast. Oh, Defog. Interesting. Not one of my favorites. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now we go heal our Pokemon. Ooh, and we get to check out Aaron. Like an HM you need occasionally in Gen 4, otherwise I would never use it. That seems fair. Okay, Quiet Nature. Steel and Rock. Heavy Metal. Doubles weight. That seems like the worst ability that I could have gotten. So I think Sturdy was another one. Lower speed, higher special attack. That actually sounds good because he doesn't seem like he was that speedy to begin with. Is it a physical attacker or a special attacker? I think it's a physical attacker, which is unfortunate. Some moves are dependent on weight. Interesting. The other ones were Rockhead. Pokemon does not take recoil damage except Struggle. And Sturdy, which is a hidden one. It says parentheses H. Unsure. Okay. You know, I am not disappointed. I mean, it has two basically perfect IVs in Special Defense and HP. Special Defense near perfect is actually pretty good. Knows Metal Claw, Mud Slap. Let's level it up. Rock Smash. Wonderful. Is a straight upgrade from Tackle. In that it does the same damage, but it also lowers defense. Rock Tomb. Stops the foe from moving with rocks and cuts speed. I could definitely see some lines in the future where we start out with Annie to do like Rock Tomb and then get her out of there and swap someone else in to make sure that they're faster. Headbutt. Ramming attack that may cause flinching. I mean, it's better than Mud Slap. Cool. That could be good if this gym is fighting. Annie will at least be half vulnerable. True. Yeah, she probably won't serve much of a purpose except for maybe being bait. Not in the sense that we would sack her, but in us maybe luring a specific Pokemon out. Unsure. But you know, feel pretty good. Rock furthest northwest at the beach connected to Dewford. What's on the rock? Because there's a heart scale. Hidden items are so annoying. Alright, well, one more heart scale. Fantastic. Letter delivered off to Slateport. Anchors away, Pico, we're setting sail, my darling. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight all of these motherfuckers later. I know it. I know it in my bones. Ahoy, we've made land in Slateport. You go about your business, just tell me whenever you want to set sail again. Okay. We need Alan. Then Pippin for this next fight. Not everyone's cup of tea, but benefits a kid spending hours combing every possible square for items, yeah. The autism is palpable. I might as well give berries. Did you mean to go to Slateport, not Brawley's gym? We are supposed to go to Slateport next. Something about the slightly modified story here. I think we're supposed to do something with the museum first. Okay. Do we have Alan in front? Yes. Okay. Oh! Ta-da! See, my inner tube's round! Okay. Smooch 'em! Alright, so, Flame Wheel just outright outspeeds and kills. Next, Elekid is going to come out. Elekid, maybe? So, Flame Wheel twice will kill. 2 high crits in a row will bring us to 3 HP. but it will not kill. And as far as I know, Shockwave does not paralyze. Very range. Wonderful. Last up is Magby. So we're going to switch in Pippin here. I don't know what move it's likely to use. Yeah, most of the babies. It's true. There are a lot of little themed teams like that. Uh-oh. I thought it would use any move but Confuse Ray. Okay. But as if we get through one bubble beam, we kill. Don't hurt yourself in confusion, King. Thank you. Three battles. Oh, and we could have gotten an encounter here, too. I mean, we still can. Hello, Niels. Welcome. We just finished our third battle, all of which were calculated out. We're going to get one more encounter here. Pokemon's on the hook. Corphish. I think that's good. I mean, it can't be bad. It's a big crab. Big lobster, I guess. On the ocean floor. Okay, well, throw a Premier Ball. Fuck it. Cool. Okay, who's this lobster? This is Benny from Rent. Wonderful. Take me somewhere else. Reading through this. Thank you. Okay, so... the Pokemon we just got might be helpful with this next fight. Ah, Moonshot, thank you for rating. We are currently playing Pokemon Run and Bun, an ultra-hard Pokemon ROM hack that I'm nuzlocking. It is a game where you stare at a spreadsheet for an hour and then play Pokemon for 5 minutes. Yippee! It hits right in my autism. We're about to check out the IVs and nature of a Pokemon we just caught. Okay, Corphish. Rash nature. Okay. That is special attack up and special defense down. Seems okay. And IVs? I mean... the special attack is good. Oh boy, that speed. Oh, that's the one to think about. Bubble, false swipe. Ooh, it has false swipe. Cool. Shell armor. It can't be crit. That's good. I will definitely take something with shell armor. Yeah, false swipe could be clutch for getting other Pokemon. Okay, let's level it up. You also get infinite rare candies. And EVs are not a thing in this game. So there's no tedious grinding. Bubble Beam. Good. Just an outright upgrade. $15, $16, $17. Wonderful. Knockoff. Ooh. Now that is something. Dark Move knocks down the foe's held item to prevent its use. I'm pretty sure that when you do it with someone holding an item, it does more? I think? Benny might be goated? Okay. Now we calculate. So what I had so far for Tuber Lola, oh, I forgot to say my Tuber Chandler joke. Could I have any more Pokemon? Anyway, let me export my new team here. So this is the Pokemon Run and Bun calculator. I actually found a better calculator since last time, because I kind of hated how clunky the other one was. This one, there's a reset HP button. You can click buttons here to automatically like lower HP to specific ranges and things. It will predict which Pokemon come in next with seeming accuracy. The move accuracy is less so. It specifically says this is in beta, don't risk your whole run on this. No, it does a base amount of damage, but it might do more if it's been adjusted as it was in Gen 9. Unsure. But, hey, good to know. Okay. Overwrite team. Wow, Rock Tomb kills this thing immediately. Annie. Eesh. What about this? Okay, we have no... slower and out damages with knockoff. I mean, it's a Lumberry that it knocks off. I'm not terribly thrilled about that. Let me double check how Intimidate works. On switch in, this Pokemon lowers the attack of opposing team members by 1 stage. Okay. So it's when it switches in. It's not whenever someone else new comes onto the field. Okay, so the line I have so far is, of course, we put Pippin in the party here. So Pippin does not outspeed Fletchinder on the other team. A max roll crit deals 19 damage, and Pippin can stand 3 hits. Bubble Beam kills in 1 to 2 hits. And then Herdier comes in. And it has Intimidate. So it will Intimidate Pippin. Now, I need to figure out what to do here. Because, this Headbutt is brutal. Like, really difficult to deal with. I thought about putting in Mary. Mary does outspeed, but it will take her, I think, she can get a guaranteed 3-hit KO. 2 hits would be better, ideally, because, like, she automatically takes 1 just coming out. Let's say she takes another high roll. She goes into berry range, which puts her back up to 22. A crit kills her. And I like having Mary on the team, quite frankly. And meanwhile, I've gotten, what, 1 of these off? Aaron will resist a good chunk of Headbutt's damage. Oh my god, it will. Oh, but it has Rock Smash. Fuck. Ground and Steel. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I'm cooking here. So, let's say we have, who did I have out first? Pippin? So we have Pippin here, and, Herdier wants to immediately use Headbutt. We switch in Aaron, who on a crit only takes 4 damage from Headbutt. And then it's going to want to use Rock Smash, which isn't going to do much to our Ponyta, who outspeeds. It's not a free switch-in, but it's a good pivot, I think. Oh, I'm excited. I'm getting into this now. Okay, so we're not switching to Mary. We are switching to Annie. With Intimidate, Baiting, Headbutt. Switch in Annie. Headbutt does, like, what did I say, 4 on a max crit? Switch to Alan, baiting Rock Smash. And then even on a crit, this only does 12. So let's say it does crit, right? The next turn, I get off a Flame Wheel. It gets off a high Headbutt. I go into berry range and go up to 24. A crit will kill here. Oh, that is touchy. Can any of my other Pokemon withstand Headbutt? No. Just Annie. Oh, wait! But then I can switch back to Annie. And then any of these moves kills. Max 12, and then Flame Wheel, Weiss, until low, switch in Annie, kill with whatever. I think this works. It has a Lumberry, but Lumberry is, what the fuck am I trying to say? I don't remember. Actually, I think I would rather start with Annie. Yeah, just for statuses, thank you. I think I want to actually start with Annie because it kind of skips some of this. I don't have to pivot there. And Intimidate doesn't carry over between switches, right? Okay. No, it does not intimidate every new Pokemon that gets sent out. I did learn that. It only does the first one. It's when it switches out. When a Pokemon with Intimidate enters the battle, it lowers the attack status of all adjacent opponents by 1 stage. Bubble Beam has a 97% chance to one-hit KO, I'm pretty sure. It is a 75% chance to one-hit KO, otherwise it's a 2-hit KO. I feel okay about this line. I've checked the items, I have checked the abilities. Intimidate and Lumberry, and Flame Body and Lumberry. Flame Body doesn't matter, because we're not going to be touching it. Yeah, I feel ready. Quick cook, right in the microwave. Berries. Everyone enjoy your berries. Okay, we're starting with Pippin? Pippi? Starting with Pippin, Fletchinder uses Aerial Ace, and a max crit deals 19, and Pippin can stand 3 hits. Bubble Beam kills it in 1 to 2 hits. Then Herdier with Intimidate comes out and wants to use Headbutt. Switch in Annie. Headbutt only does maximum of 4 damage to Annie. Then switch to Alan because it wants to do Rock Smash, and Rock Smash does a max of 12. One of your opponents have Flame Body? Yes. But I'm using Pippin with Bubble Beam. So it's not a physical move. Then we use Flame Wheel twice until Alan is low, then switch in Annie, and then we can kill with whatever. what item does Annie have? Oranberry, okay. First of all, let's save. 5.5 hours? I mean, I guess Small Ant played this for like 500 or something ridiculous like that if you count the planning. Wonderful. Okay, Tuber Lola. Aha! Doesn't a beach umbrella look like a giant flower? Perhaps. The speed up music is cute. Hi, Sylvie. It is cute. This is our 4th battle today. We've only been live for an hour. Bubble Beam. Okay. Now we switch in Annie. It did 3 damage, which was a high roll, actually. Now, we switch to Alan. Sorry, answering a text. Okay. Now, Alan does Flame Wheel twice. Maybe he'll crit? Eat that berry, Alan. Berry Alan. Isn't he the Flash? Oh, Lumberry cures burn. That's fine. Okay. I need to just double check how much a crit does. A crit will kill Alan. Essentially 1/16 chance to lose Alan, who is one of the best Pokemon I have. So he's on roughly like 35? No, it has to be more than that. Alan did Flame Wheel. Flame Wheel is minimum 18, so he's on minimum 28. Okay. We are going to steer slightly. Very slightly. What we're going to do is we're going to switch to Annie as another pivot. I'm not risking Alan. Alan is far too valuable to this team. Headbutt does nothing. And then Rock Smash is not a rock move, but a fighting move. So we are going to switch to Mary. Defense falling is not great, but we use Aerial Ace, we outspeed. Headbutt, we can survive that. You eat the berry. And then just use Aerial Ace again. Good steer from me, I must say. Safe steer. Looks like Happy learned how to putt. Uh-oh. Me, I'm here every day. Okay. We're gonna plan one more fight, and then we're going to either stop for the evening or take a, like, 30-minute break while I watch something with one of my girlfriends. How has the adjustment been to not being able to switch your Pokemon in response to seeing the next opponent's next Pokemon bin? That is how I typically play. Because I don't typically know Pokemon, like, types and things just by their names, unless it's, like, Gen 1. So having it be like, you know, it's going to send out this. What will you switch? Doesn't really help me. So yeah. Not been a big adjustment overall. Except we actually have Sailor Edmund. I don't know why I said actually, like it's surprising. Sailor Edmund. Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Okay. Music is very pleasant. Okay. So, Sailor Edmund has a Wingull, a Buizel, and a Palpitoad. The Wingull has Oranberry and Hydration. Only matters if Rain Dance is active. Weasel has Swift Swim, and so does the other thing. Also Rain Dance. Do any of them have Rain Dance? They do. 2 of them have Rain Dance. Okay. Speed is doubled. I mean, I would love to one-hit KO then. Yeah, it is a toggleable thing in mainline games, and I typically toggle it off, I guess. Okay. How long is Rain Dance active for? For 5 turns, Heavy Rain powers water moves. Eight turns if the user is holding Damp Rock. Fails if current weather is Rain Dance. Okay. So for 5 turns. Because we have nothing that outspeeds and one-hit KOs. Ooh. This is a minor risk. What if... I guess it's only a minor risk. Okay, so my plan was, what if, because Alan can outspeed, what if Alan just stomps? Because that might, taking a risk of rain, because that might just outright, it might make it flinch. I think it's a 50-50 shot? Stomp. 30% chance, okay. No, I don't feel good about that line. I think starting with Aaron is a better idea. Weasel is kind of the only thing we don't have an answer for right now. What site is this? This is nuzlocke.optimizer.pages.dev/run-and-bun. It is a calculator that is programmed for Pokemon Run and Bun. I like it better than the traditional calculator. So obviously it's going to want to use Rain Dance. What does Hydration do? Has a status cured at the end of each turn if Rain Dance is active. That's fine. And what is Swift Swim? It's doubled in Rain Dance? Okay. Double check its speed when I flick this. Okay. Okay, so let's say that we start with Annie. Wingold does Rain Dance. Does it count? Is that one turn of Rain Dance? Turn 1? Annie uses Rock Smash, or what is it? Rock Blast? Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb and kills. Okay, so low, dead. And it is going to heavily want to bring in whatever the hell this thing is. Palpitoad. Because Palpitoad can Mudshot and one-hit kill us. Baiting Mudshot. Now I forget, does Mudshot lower accuracy? Lowers speed. Okay, that's fine because it outspeeds us like crazy anyway. Yeah, so you switch in Mud Slap is accuracy, shot is speed. Okay, thank you. Switch in Phantom. Phantom takes a maximum of 6 damage. Mudshot, max 6 damage, lowers speed by 1. And I can do that here. It doesn't really matter anyway, but I might as well have it calculated in there. Then it is going to use Sludge. A crit will not kill. A crit might kill. A high crit kills, a low crit doesn't. Damn, Water Pulse does a lot here. But so does Mudshot. Say a high crit here. Okay, Gossifleur is actually the safer pivot. And she's slow already. So Audrey 2. Magical Leaf. Probably kills? Then, if not, we have to find something that will take Sludge, okay? I don't really have anything that takes Sludge well. Oh, Sludge does nothing? Oh, Poison doesn't affect ground. Okay. So in that case, we would... If not, pivot to Annie. Then... pivot to Annie and then to Pippin, I guess? Sludge. So that dies, which means Weasel comes out. Weasel we don't have a fantastic answer to. So, if Audrey 2 is in, I don't know what it would be at. Let's say it gets a low crit. Actually, no, let's say it gets a high crit, because then we're in berry range. And it's going to want to use Sonic Boom, because that's a guaranteed kill. And that only does 20 damage. Is there anything here that is immune to normal? I don't think that's a thing, right? That's only with Ghost. I think to Phantom. Yeah, okay. I think Phantom can take it from here. Fit to Phantom and... Mega Drain. Weight can Sludge Poison. No, it doesn't matter because it's going to use Sludge here, and then it's going to use either Mudshot or Bubble Beam on, probably Mudshot on Annie. That's fine, because Annie is immune to the Sludge. Is this my cleanest line ever? God, no. I think it works. Here's hoping. Now let's double check our team here. We'd be starting off with Annie, We got Annie. Then Audrey 2, which we don't have in our party right now. Pippin and Phantom. Okay. So let's just heal up and then put Audrey 2 into the party. And then this will be the last battle for now. I might come back later and stream again. We'll see. I actually kind of like talking out my my cooks on stream. Let me be straight with you. I'm bringing Squidward in case I feel the need to sack something. Does rain make water attacks hit harder in this game? Yes, it does. Okay, everyone's got berries. Stay with us, I'm not sure I'm ready for this. Okay, don't tell my girlfriends that I'm being straight with people. I'm used to Camilla being gay with us. Yes, indeed you are. Okay, this is Sailor Edmund, who I believe is this guy. Ooh. Battle with me? Did I put Annie in the right slot, I'm pretty sure. Thank God. Okay. Ringle does Rain Dance, but we use Rock Tomb. He used Water Pulse. Oh. Oh, not the Confuse. Don't hurt yourself in Confusion, Queen. Thank you. Great. We don't have to worry about Rain Dance. This should still be Palpitoad. It's Breezel. Okay. Do you do Rain Dance? No. What are you likely to do right now? With Aaron in and at 33? Whoops, no, that's you at 33. Reset that HP. Okay, it sees a kill for Water Pulse. And Water Pulse is okay on Phantom. Okay, the line still works. Ooh, a crit. Berry, and then Mega Drain does the rest of the way. What is that? Rindo Berry. It makes it less effective? I didn't calculate the berry. Does this one have one too? No, it has a Lumberry. Rindo Berry just makes one not as effective, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it should be gone now. And we're at 27 of 41 with no berry left. Okay, Sonic Boom can't crit, and that is what it is going to use. And Bug Bite is likely to kill. It is a... it's not likely to kill, but it can kill. Can you take a Sonic Boom? Yeah, but it's gonna fuck up my line. Okay. This isn't a bad steer. It's annoying. Okay. Switch into Benny? Fuck. Pursuit. You hate to see it. It knew I was going to switch out. That's a lesson. Well. Use knockoff. Hang on, I need to calculate with core fish now. 25 of 45. Okay, Palpitoad. Likely to use Mud Shot, it looks like. Maybe Sludge. Jesus. We need to pivot to Pippin. What item do you have? Lumberry. It might actually do Rain Dance this turn. I think regardless we want to switch into Pippin. That's fine. Actually, Pippin kind of does well on his own. Let's hit with a Bubble Beam in there. Do it again. Okay. Second death. Not great. Man, I really liked Paris, too. Bye, buddy. Okay, so what did we learn? Check if they have Pursuit. And switch out before they are going to use Pursuit. Okay. Well. 07 Phantom. Just remember that love never dies. Okay. That's a bummer note to end on. Where's our next fight, for the record? I think overall I steered pretty well. I think I'm getting better at learning to call shots better. Okay. I'm so tempted to do just like one more right now because the next one, I just hit Flame Wheel 5 times. We're doing one more. Are there any abilities I should know? Shield Dust? Not effective by the secondary effect of another Pokemon's attack. Shield Dust, Shield Dust, Shield Dust, Shield... Swarm. Oh, but they all have Choice Band. I mean... they are going to outspeed me, I think. Is Choice Band boosted by how much? Oh no, Holder's attack is 1.5 times 1.5. Oh, okay. Yeah, then we're fine. I don't even need to write this one down. They have their choices banned. Yeah, it's like... I know, I could make a political joke, but... Pressing. Perfect. Actually, we're gonna put Mary here. I forget if I decide on Mary or... Yeah, let's do Mary. Okay. We're all good. Cool. This guy has 5 bugs. They're not even... they're not even good bugs. It's like Caterpie, Weedle... It's like all the worms because he's a fisherman. I do think the game is very funny in the way it constructs teams. If you care for my advice, remember to always have good bait. Classic bug guy. He's a fish guy. He's going to kill those bugs. This is likely to kill. Yep. Bug guys in Pokemon are also classically killing their bugs. Oh. Rough. Aerial Ace kills 100% of the time. I'm pretty sure it's going to go down the line with Wurmple. Whirlpool Sippy Soup Sundae? Aerial Ace kills most of the time. Ooh, by 1. My berry. Oh, I didn't bring a berry, that's right. Quick tack. Don't even fuck around with that. Alright, this kills most of the time with Aerial Ace. Mary is going to be so goddamn useful in the fighting gym. Ugh. Quick attack, don't fuck around. Lip Hug. Either one always kills. Either Flame Charge or Aerial Ace. We'll use Aerial Ace. Great! Good battle! That one didn't even go in the microwave. That one, the toaster oven. No, just the toaster. Fun fact, when I played Emerald as a kid, I pretty much only paid attention to Fire-type Pokemon. Or Flying-type Pokemon, that's cute. Okay, that was like, what, 6 battles today? That feels good. Yeah, that one was eaten at room temp. We didn't even cook it. Ripped open the package. Next guy is Tuber Ricky. Just looking for the future. He's got an Apom, a Nidorino, and a Luxio. This is gonna be a bit of a tough one. Oh boy. Looks like Alan is going to be our goat here. Okay, anyway. That is going to be it for now. I might come back later, because I'm having fun with this. Okay, but that's it for now. Catch you guys later.